So now when I look at React and I select this component, in blog, we can see we have .site.posts, and we have the posts there, which is exactly what we want. Now we want to map through them. And I saw this on an existing page. I think it was about, or maybe it was the home page. Yes, under portfolio. So let's go and grab portfolio item. And I'm going to copy this, and I am going to create a new file called blogitem.js. I'm going to import React and component from React. Class blogitem extends component. And we're going to return, actually that's render. We are going to return this, except what we'll do is we'll pass each post as this .props.post. So if this .props.post.title and this .props.post.slug, I guess, if you want it. And now we'll also have to do something with the image there. Yes, okay. Save this. Export default blog item. Now in our blog, we need to import that. It's a lot of importing and exporting. Import from common blog item, and then if this .props.site.posts, so first we want to make sure that property actually exists, and then if this .props.site.posts.length is greater than 0, we will return blog item. And actually, no, we need to map it. That's right. This .props.site.posts.map, and we'll say post in the index. We will return blog item. Post is going to be post. Key is going to be I. And let's save this. And we have nowhere to access our blog right now, so let's try and find out in page wrapper, is it? Yes, all right. Let's add a new link here. So I'm gonna copy this and paste that. And it's going to route to blog. So let's save this. And when we connect to blog, close. What did we do wrong? In portfolio, did we forget to wrap it in something? That's what I'm thinking. Or in portfolio item, was there an import of? No? Okay, one sec. Let's figure this out. So on the home page, under row, maybe it's just because they don't have images, or no, because that text right there. Let me copy that whole section, I think. So on home we have portfolio. So then in portfolio we're wrapping that in this right here. Let's copy this, and then in our blog let's sort of just nudge this stuff right in there, and then we'll take our map statement here and we'll replace this map statement there, and we can get rid of that row and then save. When we go to our blog page, okay, yes, now this is working to some degree. We don't have the images there yet. And so what we need to do is if it has an image, so in blog item itself, import API from another one. Can I get store? And then, or no, utils, right? Utils/API. And then if this .props .post image we're not actually including it there, are we? In the API when we grab the posts, I don't think we're grabbing the images at all. In blog, we can look at site, posts, and then just the first one. And yeah, okay, so we're not including the post image. So we'll say if it does have post image, and if this .props.post image length is greater than 0, you know what? We're going to have to put that outside of the image. Yeah. This .props.post image null. Or if, well, and if this .props.post image length is greater than 0, then we'll put the image. Yeah, there we go. We can then remove all that logic that we just put in there and replace it with api.makeFileURL, and we're going to pass in this .props.post image 0 thumbnail, and then no token. I don't think we need a token. And then in our API call to actually get site posts, filter, we're going to include post image. Save this, wait for it to refresh. There we go. Alright, so those are tiny right now, but it does look like it's working to some degree. What we need to do is, I guess, let's see if we can adjust this class here. Image fluid, let's say width is 100%. Yeah, okay. So width is going to have to be 100%. So image class. So let's set style on that, I guess. Style is going to be width 100%. I forgot the equal sign. Here we go. Perfect. Kind of. We need to re-upload the images so that they crop correctly. Let me go ahead and actually shut down the API and restart it. we'll go to /admin and then into posts, and I'll just re-upload each image there. So first that one, let's jump to the second post, upload post image, say that one, and then posts and upload post image, and sure, just the same one. All right, I think we're done. Now if we go back to blog, it gets those ones. It looks a lot better because it scaled them all to a square aspect ratio. And then in here, this is going to be a link. So we need to import link from React router DOM. And we'll just replace this with link. And then the closing A element is going to be link. And then 2 is going to be a variable. So we're going to open up curly braces and then the backtick. I'm going to say /blog/ this.props.post.slug. Let's save this. And now when we click that, it goes to this post. But it's giving me a weird error, actually. Selector from element, query selector. Is that coming from, oh, that's coming from one of the JavaScript files. Source, do we have a JS there? One sec. If, okay, here I can access it. Element type is invalid. Expected a string. One sec. Okay. Vendor, bootstrap. Maybe this is because we haven't set up. One sec. Our single component. I'm almost thinking that's what it has to be. Let's import React and component from React. Class single extends component. And then we're going to render and return h1 single /h1 and then export default single. I would think though, if that was the thing, that it would just complain about an import, right? Ah, all right. So we're on blog, we're on single. We can see again that we need to set exact to true for these two routes. Because what's happening is it recognizes that, oh, it's on this path, so let's render this, and oh, it's on this path. So let's go ahead and set exact to true, and under this, exact true. There we go. We've got a single page there. We've got all of our posts, and we're still getting that error. It's something with the, oh, you know what it is? I bet, because it doesn't happen anywhere else. Where's our blog item? It's with that link, I think. One sec. Blog item, link, class name, data. Yeah, right there. Portfolio link. Let's save this. There we go. So it was the trying to open up a modal basically that didn't like it. Now basically this will get 10 posts, and so in the next video we're going to just, I guess, create a bunch of posts so that we can work on the functionality for loading in more. It's going to be pretty basic, and then we will create the single component. And I think for this project, then we're done. And then I would like to move on to WebSockets, because WebSockets are really fun. You guys are going to love it. It's a way to make multi-directional traffic easier and I guess more real time. So if both of us are connected to the same app, I can like trigger content to get sent from the WebSocket server to your computer. And working with Redux and WebSockets is a lot of fun. So we're going to get to that very soon. We just need to finish up this little bit first. So let's move on to that now.